here and there, and we build on it. So we are still building on it. So I don't want to be mention certain things that will, on paper will look very nice and pleasing. Then in reality, we might be struggling to
to
implement
do it.
them.
So that is
Yes.
very good. It's good that you came up with something. It's good and it's not good. Let me tell you why. You see, you are doing it because he's your friend and he recommended, so you just did it for him. But I would appreciate it if you have a structure around it, that for anybody that will recommend or refer us to a person, let's say project worth this is the things we are going to do for that particular person, because you don't want a case where the person will recommend another and you are not doing the same thing. Maybe that time cry it will not be, you might not get the same benefit as now. So it is important for you to sit down with your team and discuss that, which becomes a very nice package. You see people always sometimes even share on social media that, oh, refer this person and get this free. Buy one, those kind of things. Haven't you seen people do that?
Yes.
Refer and get this. So sit down with the team and come. That is also a marketing strategy. It's discount sales, right? So think, sit with the team and come, okay, when somebody refers this amount, we are going to give the person maybe a free bill of this, the thing that you did, or let's say what's a mobile draw site plan, those kind of things. Money panel, or you might give the person, if the person is building, you want to give the person a 5% discount, this discount and everything. Don't forget that all these discounts and all that, you should analyze it first and know that it is worth doing that. If not, a buyer will say, oh yeah, oh it's normal, I pay obi ama me, so it's normal. But you need to also think about the business. So I like the fact that you've gotten the person's, but have a plan in place, have a structure in place for that.
Sure, please.
And like I keep saying, marketing is about consistency. Marketing is about focus and all that. So it's important. Now, let's come to your brand awareness. I think for the sales and everything, I think your strategies are good. You have everything under. Now, with your brand awareness, wanting people to know about you, wanting people to engage you and all that, which also will lead to the leads and all that. What are some of the things you are going to do in order to get people to be aware of Proxy Fidelity?
So with the brand awareness, after we've gotten delivery of the drone and the body worn camera and testing it to know how it operates. So some of the work that currently we are working on, we are doing a documentary on it from there, where we use some of the images and videos for our business brand marketing, and the places we go. Let's say, for instance, we go to the Lands Commission to do a due diligence. We go to the High Court. We record all the activities. We take pictures of all documentation, just to get the client to have a feel of what we involve ourselves to. With that, customers will be able to relate, not to say buy, but to relate with the realities on the ground. Is something one client told us that I don't buy these artificial marketing gimmicks because it doesn't relate with me, because they don't know what is on the field. So based on that piece, we tell that, okay, then let's build a brand marketing awareness that anything we put on our social media handle, it
It's
has to
your
be
own.
consistent. Yes, it's not like taking from the internet. So if you check our social media handle, we don't post anything from the internet apart from
That's
our
actually
own.
good. That's actually
Yes.
a very good. So it falls under your content strategy. That is why I was even
Oh,
talking about user generated content, where the users, your clients, will do videos for you and all that. And also, I like the fact that you go there and then you take it. Now that your body com and everything is not there, it doesn't mean that you can't create awareness. I always tell people that I know Zion Felix, and those times that I knew Zion Felix and even now, most of his good videos and pictures that he takes them with his phone. So as a business, a startup and all that, if you don't even have money to buy all these machines, try as much as possible and invest in a good phone with a good picture quality. There are now a lot of editing tools. When you go to your site, the product, this thing is not there now, but you can take some shots. You can take some short videos and you put it out there. It's important not to leave your brand unnoticed. When that happens for a long time, people tend to forget, because now I keep saying this, the concentration attention is very low. And as
Yeah.
I was telling you, a lot of people are doing what you are doing, but you don't want to fade out. When people think of proxy fidelity, not when you talk about customers, the customers are your customers because they've already used your services. Those people do not really forget about you. But you are not looking at that 3% of your customers that you have targeted and your competitors are targeting. Like I put in the group, we are looking at the 97% of the people. Some of them are not even aware that there is a services like that. Are you aware? 60% are not aware that there is a services like that.
Yeah. Yes,
60%, they
please.
don't even know that they have that issue. They want to build and all that. They are not. About 15% of them know that there is that issue, but they don't know who to talk to. Now, about 15% already know, 15 or 23% already know that there is proxy fidelity. They've heard the name and everything, but they don't know exactly what you do. Even it will shock you that sometimes among your friends, they don't know exactly what you do. And those are your targets, the 97% that you want to change and become your 4%. So it's not just about getting those gadgets before. If you have a good phone, you can capture when you go to the site, the program that you are doing with the woman, with her permission and everything. You can take some small gifts, small shots, some pictures and everything. Another thing that you should do, another strategy that you should do. Remember that when we're doing it, I told you that there is these 3 E's that you can use in order for your content strategy, which is the education, the engaging, and the entertainment. One of the key things for your business, for instance, is to start
Yes, please.
educating people about what you do, about real estate, about all those things. Imagine putting up a post one time that 3 things you need to know before you start building, or how to save yourself from losing 50,000 Ghana cedis if you want to build. And then you list some things and you say that if you want more information, call this number. Those are ways to generate leads. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So it's
Yes, please.
important to start the education. Start educating people. Start educating people so that in your education, sometimes when you go to the site and you are doing a video, you tell them the reason why this was done this way, this is going to be done this way, and all that. They are all part of the education. When real estate in the real estate industry, something is happening, you let them know. There is a habitat fair, you yourself have to be abreast with all this kind of information and share it with them. There is a habitat fair, come around, this. Those are all part of the content strategies that you can be using out there, because I see the content strategy as part of the strategy document that you sent me.
Yeah.
So I want you to, this one there is simplified, right? It's something that you can
Yes,
just do.
please.
So I want you to put them together for your own self. You can put it on a big sheet and put it, if you have an office, put it in the office, that this is our marketing strategy for the next 6 months. These are our goals. Our goals is to increase brand awareness by 30%, generate leads of 200, and out of the leads, get sales of 80 or 40%. So 80. We are going to use referrals. We are going to use partnerships. We are going to use social media, TikTok, Facebook, this. We are going to make sure that we are using content marketing. The content strategy, we are going to do a lot of videos. We are going to take pictures. We are going to do educational posts. Every day we will be doing educational posts, all that. This is a budget that we are going to use for referrals. There will be discounts percentage. This is the budget we are using for the next 6 months. Our budget is 5,000 Ghana cedis. This is how it will be apportioned. And then in the 6 months, this is a monitoring and evaluation. Every month we are going to check and record number of likes that we got, because those are our KPIs. What are the likes? What were the engagements? What were the comments? How many calls came in? Where did those calls? So you need to draw a monitoring and evaluation template right, to help you for your cape. So every month you check it, and when you check it, you don't just leave it at that. You check it, you improve the ones that you need to improve, and you change the ones that you need to change. But make sure that a strategy you are using is not less than 45 days before you change it, because 45 to 60 days will help you know whether that strategy will work or it will not work. If
Yes, please.
you are going to use the Google ads or Meta ads advertisement, then you need to run the ads for more than 10 days to know whether it will work or it will not work. So all that you step, this one is very simple. That
Yes,
I think
please.
you can just, because this one I've made it very, very simple for you.
Yes, please.
And then once that the bigger one is there, you can sit down with the team and say, okay, so now this is our referral. How are we going to do it? Which people? Let's identify some people that we are going. So you go into the tactical plans as well, and you are good to go.
Yes, please.
So I would want you to, I think so far, I like the fact that I remember, I think you are one of those that shared the story, your feedback on the first session that we did. I hope this one too has given you a broader clarity on the marketing
Yeah.
strategy made simple.
Yes, please. Yes,
So
please.
please put it together. If you want me to, once you put them together again, if you want me to look at it for you, I am available. Just reach out to me personally. I will look at it again for you, and then we will take it from there. I am very interested in real estate. I told you earlier on that is something that I'm very interested in. I told you that I used to buy lands and resell. So personally, if possible this year, I would even want to buy a land and even start developing if possible. So I am very interested in that aspect that you are doing. So please, let's come together and make it best. And also check out your competitors, see what they are doing, and try and you edit, you modify, and then you make it as your own. That is how we are surviving. Still modify and make it your own. As simple as ABCD.
Sure, please. Thank you very much.